Live. Got you.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe, aka Joe the Goon, aka Drippy Joe. I'm here with Brutally Honest Podcast. I'll be your host tonight, and I'm joined with the lovely,
Tiana. We could just go with Tiana.
with the lovely Tiana tonight, and we got a lot of topics to take care of tonight. We have a lot to unpack tonight, a lot of interesting stuff. Y'all gonna be excited when we get into that. But before we do that, drop a like, drop a comment. Matter of fact, hit the subscribe button, share this to all your friends because this is something that everyone needs to hear. All right, we keep it 100% honest on this podcast. No frills, no chills. We keep it a stack, all that. So come through, share the podcast. Add us on Instagram at MWD ENT. Also, we're on TikTok, MWD ENT. Help us get to 100K on TikTok and help us get to 5K on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Small milestones. Help us get to 100 likes on YouTube. We're a small channel. We just starting out. But hey, I know you guys can do it. You've done it before. You've helped us out on other platforms. Help us out one more time. And that's all we ask you guys. So anyway, without further ado, if your partner gains significant weight 1 year into your relationship, is that grounds for a breakup? We're going to start with you,
No.
Tiana.
I mean, we have no other option today. I do not think that that is grounds to break up.
That's
And
not
hold on.
grounds to break up.
No, it is not.
Talk to me.
Because if the only reason why you got with the person was because of their physical, then again, I guess, I mean, if that's it, then maybe it is grounds to break up. But I think if you
All
really care about that person as a person, then no, it isn't grounds to break up. Before you play devil's advocate, because I know this is
right.
just that's your energy.
Mm-mm.
What do you sincerely believe for yourself? Like, do you think it's grounds to break up?
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about
Oh,
it. Oh, yeah.
oh, so this is not even a devil's advocate one. This is just a real Joe
Oh, no, no,
answer.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Really? So what do you call significant though? Like, what do you?
Significant weight. I used to watch this show. It was called what, My 600 Pound Life or something like that.
I've
I
never
believe it
seen
was
it,
on
but okay.
TLC. Yeah, and yo, that's crazy. But even 100 pounds is pretty significant. It's hard to hide 100 pounds. You feel what I'm saying?
So
So
if it were like a 20, that's not significant to you?
20 pounds.
Yeah.
See, 20 pounds is kind of, it starts to show. You can see 20 pounds around here,
Yeah,
like.
but that could also be thick and go to the right places. So I'm trying to figure out what do you call, like, when does it count as a problem to you?
Nah, see, I see. There's no cuddle. Once it starts looking bad, then it's a conversation. When it gets OD to the point where you stop being physically attracted to the person, it's time to go. Reason why I say that, right? I'm gonna be 1,000 because it's brutally honest. We keep it 100. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. But anyway, the reason why I say that, right? Number one, your partner is a representation of you. So if your partner goes out somewhere, people might not know you. They know your partner. They're like, oh, that's so and so's boyfriend. Oh, that's so and so's girlfriend, right? And if they looking good, it's like, yo, my son doing good for himself. Or my homegirl, yeah, she got a good one. But now, a couple years down the line, your partner's out again, and they like, oh, that's so and so boyfriend. Oh, nah, he getting big. Oh, he getting. That's a little disrespectful to you because what he's telling you is subconsciously he's telling you this is the best you can do. You can't do better than this.
Or,
Talk to me.
or he could be eating good. So he could be eating well, and that's why he's gaining that weight. Not saying that it's my preference,
Mm-hmm.
not saying that it's what I prefer, but I
Okay.
don't think it's a place like, for example, women all the time when they're in when they get pregnant, they gain significant amount of weight. So
I
and
mean,
a significant amount of weight is that now grounds to break up because
nah,
she
but whoa,
has
whoa,
no.
that's
I'm trying to figure out
legacy
what's
though.
your line. What's your
Nah,
line?
I'm talking about that happy weight. Nah, nah, happy weight. Nah, don't be
Happy
that
weight.
happy with me. Nah, chill. Before we go any further, I just want to introduce you guys to Kay. Kay's on with us right now. Go ahead, Kay, introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm outside,
She's outside. Oh, your mic's it's a little muffled.
I know. Oh my God. Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I hear you
Yes.
now.
Okay. I say I'm outside, but I'm gonna give my input when it's needed.
So the question on the floor right now is, if your partner gains significant weight, like 1 year into the relationship, is that grounds to break up?
It's not, no. It's gross for like a talk. You gotta give them a talk first. You have to talk to them about it first. You can't just break up with them.
How do you bring that up?
Thing is, I'm not gonna lie. I told all my friends, even I tell the guy that I'm with right now, that I need you to tell me. I'm one of those people. Actually, I'm not gonna say this because we're gonna get
Hey,
Actually,
it's
no,
called
you're
brutally
right. It's
honest.
brutally honest.
Go
Let's be
ahead.
honest. I think that a lot of people in this world are able to accept themselves for whatever weight they are.
Okay.
But I know that for me, I'm happiest when I feel my healthiest. And I don't think for me, I'd be happiest out of heavy weight.
Absolutely.
With that being said, I tell my friends all the time, if you see me gaining significant amount of weight, it's because I am not at my best mental state.
Okay.
And so I told them to tell me. So, with that being said, I want you to tell me, regardless of how it is, tell me. I want to know.
Okay. So then
I want to know.
So the question is, how should they bring it up to you? Do they pull you aside, yo, girl, like you looking a little big today, you looking a little chunky? Like, how they break that down to you?
Come back. No, but the thing is, because I told them to tell me, my friends know how I'll accept that information. I don't want any random stranger being like, yo, Tiana, you're getting a little big. I want you to say, I want that to come from somebody whose opinion matters to me.
Okay. So mind you now, when
Yes.
I was saying my part earlier, if you meet the person and they're already big and you get with them and they stay big, that's, you met them big, they stay big. Okay. Now, if you meet them small and they get big, that's a different story because now it's a whole other person, respectfully. It's not the same person
It's a
you
whole
met.
other person?
Oh, yes. It's not the same person you met and was attracted to initially. Now it's a different person.
I hope you keep the same energy. God forbid you get bigger.
Hey, man, I work on my body. I ain't getting big.
We don't know that.
But if I do, I want my straight to break up with me. That's what I'm saying.
You want
I'm
them to break up
disrespecting her
with
now.
you.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's. I think disrespect is a strong word.
Nah, it's disrespect because think about it. Like, they're telling you this is the best you can do. They're telling you, I dare you to leave me.
But that's the thing is, but now you're making the assumption that being big is something 100% negative. It's something that I know Tiana, like I know that I can't be that, but what people sometimes deem as big is not like one person's big is another person's thick.
That's why we said significant weight.
One
not
person's
regular
big
weight.
is another person's thick. So I feel like you're
we
laughing.
talking about significant weight, like 100 pounds plus. Significant weight.
One person's big.
Big to you. Big to you.
Big. Nah, I'm saying like 100 pounds plus. That's what we will like say for significant weight. So we're not talking about they gain 30 pounds. Nah, we talking about like 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds. That's what we talking about.
Yeah, I feel like if it's that big of an issue, the conversation should have came before the 100 pounds.
I mean, I agree, but I'm still trying to find out how do we open that conversation? Because people are they're very sensitive these days. You can't just say anything no more. You feel me?
I know for me, like I said, my mental state is not 100% there if I'm gaining weight that quickly. So I know for me, I would want you to ask me about my mental health rather than immediately approach my physical. I don't know how other people would want to.
I think that's a safe way. That's a pretty safe way to go about it. Ask them like, what's going on with you? How you feeling? And then you could get to the heart of the matter from that way, that angle. I like that.
What about you, Kay?
What about me?
Yes.
How would you approach that conversation with your partner if they start gaining?
I don't know. Like, I would have to sit them down. And just you gotta ease into the conversation though. You can't just throw it at them. You know?
That's a fact.
You gotta ease into the conversation. So you start with casual conversation. How was your day?
How was it?
And then you gotta smooth it too bit. Well, you know what? No, you know what to do? Well, you know what? I think we should work out.
Okay.
You don't get thrown at them.
Okay.
So what if they're like,
Should work
nah?
out.
So what if like, nah, I'm good.
Then you gotta be like, all right, you gain too much weight. We gotta do something. At that point,
You
you
gotta
gotta
work
throw
out.
it at them.
Okay.
Don't never leave them because they gain too much weight. You gotta do something.
All right. I see where you guys are coming from. So
I mean,
that
we know
brings us
what
to
you're
the
gonna
next.
do now, and you want your partner to leave you. So I'll make sure to
Who,
give them
me?
that advice. No, I'm kidding. I don't
So that
know.
brings
I'm
me
trying to think.
right into
Go
my next
ahead.
topic. Oh, nah. So that brings me right to the next topic. I'm not the best with segues, but there was this meme that was floating around on Instagram, and I saw it. And I had the screenshot. I had to save it for the podcast. It says, "This guy I was dating paid for us to go on a trip. Long story short, I canceled on him last minute. Next day, this nigga posted up with a shorty, and they had matching T-shirts. So she canceled on him. He paid for a trip, paid for everything, flight, hotel, food, whatever. She cancels on him last minute, and he finds someone to go on that trip with him the next day. What do we make of that? Is he in the wrong? Is she in the wrong?
I say there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay.
And he had to find a replacement. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't exclusive, right? It wasn't exclusive.
Nah, it don't say nothing about that, right?
And see, that's my thing about this conversation. It says they were dating. So we don't know how exclusive they are. If he's dating several girls and he invited her on a trip, I mean, some people do take like planning a trip with somebody as something serious. But if he paid for the entire trip and you guys are exclusive and then you cancel on him last minute, I'm with Kay on this one.
Definitely. I do agree with both of y'all.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be salty. But he's not wrong for inviting somebody else.
That's an L for her. She got to take that L and leave with it. You feel me? She canceled last minute. I mean, things is already paid for. Like some flights, you don't have flight insurance, you don't get your money back. You might get like a little voucher, but you might not get your money back. Yeah. Hotels and stuff like that. Last minute cancellations are a no. Like I think it's what 72.
Yeah.
A certain amount of hours you got to cancel before, so you can get your money back and stuff like that. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
And I think like there are a few conversations that they should have had before they even planned this trip. If you're really worried about him going with somebody else,
that's a fact. And like
she's
you said,
wrong for canceling, but he's not necessarily wrong for getting somebody else if they're not exclusive.
Right. Okay. I agree. And that's a fact. You said they might not be exclusive. So let's say there is a couple that is dating exclusive, and it's another meme I saw floating around. And the girl goes out to the club and she's whining and daggering and all kind of something upon the man them in a party. Is she having fun or is she cheating and being disrespectful? What's your take on that?
Hold on. There were more options than that. There's having
only
fun.
2 options.
No. No. All
right. So option A was her having fun. Option B was she was cheating. Option C is inappropriate. And option D is just harmless.
So it's not I don't think it's harmless.
Okay.
Sorry. Think it's. Go ahead.
For people out there who don't know what whining and daggering and all that stuff is, I wish I could pull up the picture and show you guys. But basically, the shorty's butt is grinding on the man's crotch. All right. Put that image in your head. Your girlfriend's butt is on another man's crotch in a party, and the music is fire, and she's feeling it, and she's lit. But now go ahead.
So I definitely don't think it's harmless. Depending on the type of conversation that you and your partner have had, it depends on if it's cheating. But it's definitely, in my opinion, it's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful.
And before we go, what's your ethnic background, Tiana? Let me just find out a little more information.
Ooh, see, you're asking for too much.
We gotta unpack this. Gotta unpack this.
I am from the United States of America.
Oh, so both sides of your family are American.
Why are you doing this? So I'm Jamaican.
Because
I'm Jamaican.
oh, you're Jamaican
I am
on both sides. Your mom's side, your
on
dad's side.
both sides.
Oh, see, yadi, watch it. All right. And Kay, what's your background? Oh, so your mic is
Okay, if you have your
Yeah,
hand
you
on your
can hear
mic,
me?
we can't hear you. Yeah.
yeah.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
I'm just African American. Like, it's really nothing fancy to my background. I was
American
born
on
in
both
Mount
sides.
Vernon. Yeah.
Oh, so Mount
Born in
Vernon got
Mount
a lot of
Vernon.
Jamaicans.
Yeah.
So you seen
Like,
okay.
no.
So what's your take on that situation?
What?
What's your take on that situation?
Which one? You said, what was the scenario again?
So this is a couple. It's a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and the girlfriend goes out, probably girls' night out or whatever, who knows? And she's whining and daggering on men in the club. So we're trying to find out: is that disrespectful? Is that cheating? Is she just having fun? Is it harmless? It's cheating. Why you say it's cheating?
I don't know, because if you exclusive with somebody and then you out with somebody else doing extracurricular activities,
Right.
it's cheating. Like, unless your nigga, I should say nigga, unless your nigga approves of it.
Right.
Oh, don't get a more fucking shot than
I don't know. I think for me it's a thing of like a conversation, because I know a lot of people who don't think it's being unfaithful. I know a lot of people who don't think it's wrong. So if it's a conversation that you've had with your partner, because if we're being honest, cheating is, I think, when you have let's put it this way. There are people who are in open relationships, and
Okay.
them going to see other people isn't cheating. Them
Right.
going to actually sleep with other people isn't a problem and isn't cheating, as long as they notify whatever their grounds are for their situation or their open relationship. So if the couple has had a conversation and dancing on another man in the club is not an issue,
Yeah.
then that in their relationship, it's not cheating. But if you guys have set the ground saying, nah, that's not going to happen, and you still do it, I think cheating for me is dishonesty. When you're not honest with your partner, that's what cheating is.
Okay. So let's
And
say
so but I think it's disrespectful.
it's disrespectful. Okay.
It's not
So Kay
respectful.
says
I don't know.
cheating. Tiana says disrespectful. These are some great takes. Okay. See, I'm torn on this one. I'm a little split on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you
Because
want to still no,
like if it's someone else's girlfriend, she's just having fun. You feel me? If it's my girl, if it's my girlfriend, it's a different story. You feel me? Like when I'm out and I'm like, whatever, and there's girls like, oh, I have a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like you might say something along the lines of, it's all good. You good? Don't worry about it. He ain't gonna mind. But but if it's my girlfriend, then obviously, it's a different case. You feel me? But no, I definitely agree. It definitely could be seen as disrespectful. And if you that's why, and I'm about to say something that might sound crazy. If your girlfriend goes out for girls' night out, that's not your girlfriend no more. I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm gonna just say it. Y'all can disagree with me. Let me know what y'all think, but I'm gonna just throw that out there. If your girlfriend goes out for ladies' night out and you're not invited, it's not your girlfriend no more.
No, okay, explain. Explain.
So basically, the way a lot of men, it's not just me, the way a lot of men see things like this, right? They see this type of situation as compromising relationship by putting yourself in a situation where cheating is possible. We're not saying when y'all every time y'all go out to girls' night out, y'all cheating. We're just saying it's an unnecessary risk to the relationship. I mean, you could go out with your man to a club or a bar, whatever the case is. You could go out with, a group of his friends, group of your friends, whatever the case is. But girls' night out, single women always encourage comfortable women to do some risky business. They are bad influences, and everyone knows it.
So do you feel like it's the same for a boys' night out?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, please. Okay, next conversation. I'm
But
not ready.
but
No, no,
but
no,
nah.
no,
This is
no.
this is this is real
Absolutely
life though.
not.
This is real
No.
life. Cause think about it.
I
Think about it. Think about it. Nah, think about it. If you go to to a club or a bar, right? You go to a club or bar. Maybe it's not even your best day. You just feeling night that day. You're not at your 100% best looking self, whatever you call 'em. And you go up to the karaoke mic and you was like, yo, how many men in here trying to come home with me tonight? How much? Let's say it's 100 men in the club. How much hands is going up?
A lot.
a lot,
Maybe
but
100
let's
and one.
okay, but I'm trying to see your point here.
Now let's say me, right? Let's say I go to the club now. I'm looking my
Mhm.
best. I'm clean. I got jewelry. I got all my jewelry on. I got my watch. I got 3 cars outside. My homeboys pull up with Lambos and Ferraris. We all looking nice. I go to the karaoke mic, right? And I'm like, yo, which one of y'all ladies is coming home with me tonight? There's 100 girls in the club. How much hands is going up?
I don't know, but I'm still trying to see your point here. So let's
The
proceed. Let's
answer is
say,
like
okay,
Right.
let's
1
say
or
10.
0.
Let's say 10.
Even
One and
even if
zero.
it's 10, even if it's 10, right? The point is, as a man, it is significantly harder for me to be like, if I'm in a club in that situation, it's not that likely that I'm gonna be, putting the relationship at risk because girls don't throw themselves at men the way men throw themselves at girls. So you have a lot more options when you go to a club like that. You might be lit. Maybe you have a lapse in judgment. Maybe it's not even you. Your man could trust you 100%, but it's them wolves out there in the spot that he don't trust.
No,
You feel
no,
me?
no,
They
no.
be in
Let
there
it be
slapping your
known.
butt. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no. No.
Talk to me,
Let it
K.
be
Talk to me.
known. If a female is comfortable and taken care of in a relationship, she's not straying.
She's not
That's
what?
how I feel. She's not straying. Like she's not going and engaging with other niggas. Like she's not doing
Okay.
it. That's just how I feel. That's how I am, to be honest. If she's comfortable and taken care of, is no questions asked. Like she's 100% loyal and faithful. I don't know. But it's me. Like I said, it's just me.
Not facts. I agree, kinda.
I don't
I
know.
agree, kinda. Because I mean, I don't know if y'all seen shameless plug. We also run a page on Instagram called at MWD ENT, and we post a lot of like street confessions. Like we go out in the streets, we just talk to random people, get their story and all that. And we have a lot we haven't posted yet. A lot of women. They're great, have great relationships. We even had a girl. I'm actually gonna post this one later to this week. There was a girl. She had a great relationship. She said her boyfriend was amazing. He was educated, smart, all that. She said she cheated because she was bored. You know what I mean? So they could be well taken care of, but anything can happen. And it's just, why have that unnecessary risk? Why have your girl in the club lit with her girls, hyping her up, niggas in there slapping her eyes, you know what I'm saying? All kind of crazy stuff. Why have that when you don't have to? That's how a lot of men look at it. What you
I
think,
still
Tiana? I see
feel
you shaking
like
your head.
no, I feel like it's still like a level of trust thing. I feel like if you trust your girl to go out with the girls, then you trust your girl. If you don't trust your girl to go out with the girls, then you don't trust your girl to go out with the girls. Don't make it like a man in the club thing and that it's their fault that your girl's now going to cheat. No, you just don't trust your
Right.
girl, or maybe your girl can't be trusted.
Nah,
I
so
feel,
let's
I
let's
mean,
mhm.
let's use the girl that you had on the street who was well taken care of,
Yeah,
and she went out and cheated just because she wanted to cheat.
yeah.
Then she could not be trusted. But I don't think it's an issue of girls going out with their girlfriends, and that's the problem. The problem is that whoever that person was either had a lapse in judgment or whatever it was, but it was the trust. I
So
don't think
Yeah.
that's something that can be put on all girls or all women just
nah,
because.
not even that. But let's draw an analogy, right? Let's draw an analogy because with situations like this, it's very abstract. So like, just to make a generalization, we gotta like draw an analogy. So like, let's say you got uh okay. Let's say you had a
Okay.
car. Let's say you had the 2025 BMW M4. Something fire, something fire. You got a new car. It's beautiful. Top of the notch security system. No one could break in. Whatever the case is. Bulletproof glass. All that. The tires got locks on it. You can't take the wheels off. Whatever the case is. Perfect. First security in the world, right? You trust this car. Would you go and park this car in the projects and just walk
Yes.
away? No,
Yes.
you wouldn't. What?
If you trust the security on the car, yes.
Nah, see,
I am.
there's
I am.
no way.
I am. I am.
Okay, you telling me you would park your
Nah, cause
brand new
I be on.
2029 in the
Listen,
So you're
I
project?
no
be in
longer
Mount
going to
Vernon. I
use your.
be in Mount Vernon in the Bronx, leaving my car with the key in it, running into the store because I know this shit gonna get caught on camera regardless.
If we're
Nah.
talking about strictly, I mean, if we're talking strictly about this car analogy, if I need to use my car and it
Right.
happens to be in the projects, I'm going to use my car.
Nah. You wouldn't find a better parking
Till
spot.
vintage.
A
Because I ain't
better
pay for all
parking
that for
spot.
nothing.
Man,
Because I
y'all
ain't paying
lying.
for all
Y'all
that for
not parking your car in the
nothing.
projects.
No, if I'm being honest, let's talk,
Yeah.
like we're talking about the car situation, but if I trust my man enough, it doesn't matter where he goes. He can live his life, but I trust that he's not going to do anything unfaithful. But if I don't trust my man, then I'm going to be questioning every move that he makes, regardless of the other
Exactly.
girls in the club.
All right. I mean, I feel y'all come. Hey, look.
Just
All I'm
like,
saying, a lot of men see it that way. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I see that you guys see it that way,
huh?
but
A lot of men say,
obviously, I
"Why
mean,
put the
Joe, you see it
unnecessary
this
risk when
way.
we don't got to?" That's. But you know, but you know what?
I don't know.
Speaking of the
I
bar
feel
in the
like
club, right? There was another one floating around. It said, this man left me at the bar because a random man that she didn't know and never spoke to in her life sent a shot to her table. He just bought her shot and sent it to her table. And the man that was with the girl just got up and left her there. Right?
yeah, I believe it.
So who's in the wrong in this situation? So there's three parties. There's a random guy across the thing away. He saw a fine shorty. He sent a shot her way. She was with a man. She accepted the drink. The man saw that she accepted the drink and walked away. So what's your take on that one?
I don't know. I
Are
low
you
key been in this
did the
situation. Go ahead. Go
Say again?
ahead.
did the analogy say that she accepted the drink or that the drink was sent? Because just now you said it was sent.
Let me see.
Because there's a difference to
It
me.
was
No,
sent
okay.
and she accepted it.
We don't know if she accepted
Go
it. It
ahead.
didn't say. It didn't say.
Okay.
Um,
So let's
So
look at both sides.
if she didn't accept it, then
Mm,
nah, I don't think the guy that she's with is in the right. He's in the wrong. Because if she didn't
okay.
accept it, then that means she's accepting whoever she's with. And I think, in my opinion, respecting him by not accepting that drink,
Okay.
regardless of what their status is, by not accepting the drink, I think it's a level of respect for the man that she's with. If she accepted
mhm.
that drink, you're telling that man you no longer want him. Whoever set the drink is better, in my opinion. And
Okay.
so he had every right to leave.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Every right to leave.
What you think, Kay?
Based on experience,
Oh, talk about it. Let's unpack that.
based on experience, and I know
Well,
you
go
gotta learn
ahead,
from your
girl.
experience, right? You gotta learn from your experience. So, okay, I was with somebody at the spot, and I accepted a drink from somebody else. Yes, I did. I'm
Hmm.
at the bar. He's doing his thing. He's not sitting at the bar with me. He's not sitting. So at that point, niggas are gonna approach you. If you at the bar by yourself, sitting by yourself, they're gonna approach you. I
Yeah.
accept the drink. Boom. I'm drinking. He's mad. He see it happening. He see it happening. He's mad. But it is what it is. But now, no, because now I know. Now I know. I learned from my experience. Like it made him upset. So now I know when I'm with somebody, I think I'm not gonna accept drinks from somebody else. I think
No.
I think I'm not.
Ah!
No,
I'm
it's
just being
funny
honest.
because no, because if you're being
I'm
no,
just being honest.
honestly,
I'm just
because
being
you're going to
honest.
decide between now, you're going to decide between which man is better, the one who sent the drink
Like,
or the one that
cause
you're with.
what is somebody sending a drink mean? It don't mean nothing. Like I could be
Ah!
at the bar. My coworkers could send a drink. My mother could send me a drink. Like, what does that mean? That
Now,
doesn't mean
okay.
anything. Just because you're
Now,
accepting a drink.
okay. We know.
No, no.
When men go to spots
Anybody
and
can
they
send a
buy you a
drink.
drink, you know what that they interested in you and they want to pursue that a little further. That's a fact.
I
Now, when you
agree.
Let it be
accept
known,
it,
it's nothing being pursued with me.
but now don't get me wrong. Like a lot of girls even when like they're by themselves and there's no man in the picture, whatever the case is, they will accept the drink and then run away, like not try to talk to the guy, whatever the case is. But they knew they knew what's up though. They knew he wanted to talk to. I mean, but that's funny though. That's bad funny.
Nah, it is very funny.
Probably like one time, the first and last time I ever bought somebody a drink. That's exactly what happened. I was like, oh, this is what we do. That's how it works. All right, cool. So I was like, let me buy you a drink. She was like, yeah. I was like, what you drinking today? She said, I forgot, probably rum punch or something, right? I was like, I'll be right back. I went, got the rum punch. She's like, oh, thank you. Hold on, let me put my bag down. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, first mistake. Nah, second mistake, actually. She goes and puts her bag down. And coincidentally, never seen her for the rest of the night. But, live and you learn, right?
And it happens.
We was young.
That's what I was about to say. What happens when 3 niggas send you a drink at one time when you sit at the bar?
If you accept it, they're gonna come sit next to you because that's like the first step. They're gonna pull up and be like, "What's up, man? How you doing? Looking good."
I'm a Pisces. So at the end of the day, I'm a flirt with you, but that don't mean nothing.
Oh,
I'm a Pisces. That's what
2021.
I'm a flirt. I'm a big flirt, but that don't mean nothing to me. Like,
so hold on. Let's unpack that a little bit.
Don't.
Hold on. Let's unpack that. So you're telling me when men is like buying you drinks, buying you dinner, buying you whatever, throwing bread, whatever the case is, you accept the gifts, you take what you could get, all of that stuff, and then
wait. You said a whole lot. You said accepting dinner and gifts. That's more than just a drink, though.
Oh, you talking about strictly just drinks?
Just at the bar. If you at the bar and niggas just telling the bartender to give you a drink and they sending drinks over. That's one thing.
Okay.
And then, yes, you can sit next to me and I'm going to flirt with you, but that don't mean nothing. Now, if I give you my number and we texting all day and we take it further, then that's something else.
Oh, okay.
Not even, giving you my number, that's not even, that's flirting too. But if we texting all day and I'm engaging and it's been like a whole week that we texting, then that's something, like, then
So buying a drink is just the audition. That's not the job.
Yeah, that's nothing. Like you decided to buy me a drink. You didn't even ask me. But sometimes they ask you, but sometimes they don't. They just send it over.
Oh.
But even if you ask me, I'm still gonna be like, okay. But that's nothing though. That's nothing.
I don't know. I feel like from the women's perspective, a lot of time it is like, oh, I want a free drink, so I'm gonna take this drink. But from a man's perspective, I think that it is their way of showing you that they're interested. And I think that from another man's perspective, if you take that drink, it's going to be taken as disrespectful on their part. Because like, wait a minute, you're taking a drink from somebody else, but you're with me. I think as women, we could see that it's like, oh, I just wanted a free drink. But as a man, it's like, dang, you taking somebody else's drink?
That's a fact. That's crazy. That's like, yo.
Well, that's good to know. I'm learning it.
Like watching your girl accept a drink from another man is the same as watching her bend over for another man. It's the same thing.
Now this is where we disagree, Joe. I was like, wow, Joe, this is like the first time we've been on the thing, and then you just take it to another level.
But not so that bring all right. So this is like one of the last memes we're gonna bring up. And then we got a couple of videos and stuff like that. But there's a meme, and it was mad funny. But I think it's funny because it's true. It was a video of a woman basically kind of on a ventilator or a life support or whatever, like an oxygen kind of thing. And it said, extremely rare footage of the after effects of a woman having to admit that she was wrong. So my question for the two ladies on the panel, why is it so hard for women to admit when they are wrong? Oh my goodness.
It's not.
It's not.
I feel like it's not. It's not. It may take us some time to admit, but it's not hard for us to admit.
I think the fact that it takes long is what makes it feel hard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
But like,
I don't know.
Especially men that are in relationships with women, they seem to find that in the relationship, there could be an argument, there could be a disagreement, there could be a situation, and it might turn out the man was right. But the woman is just she will just never admit. She'll be like, "Oh, so you're just gonna hold over my head?" Or they have ways of y'all know how women are. Y'all sneaky with
I
the
think it
wordplay.
depends on
Like,
the nigga. I think it depends on the nigga because
talk
sometimes
to me.
I'll admit right away, like, okay, I'll be like, okay, you was right. But then sometimes you gotta play the game. It depends on
Oh,
the nigga. It really do to me.
wait, now
What do you
Sometimes
mean
you
you gotta
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 play the
play.
unpack that a little
game?
bit. What
Yeah,
you mean
play
by
the
that? What you mean by
game.
that? What you mean by play
You
the
know what
game?
I
That's interesting.
mean? It be, I don't know. It be the niggas that you deal with that that be on some weird, like, you know how you gotta play how they play at the end of the day.
Play
So
how
it
they
be the
play.
niggas
Okay.
who, yeah. I look. I done been in this for too long. I know. And I'm not trying to give out all the secrets or whatever. But sometimes women, they 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 play based on how you play. Like, they mirror you.
Okay.
You gotta look at that. And I don't want to say too much.
Oh, come
I
on.
keep on say too much. But
We
sometimes they
on
mirror
brutally
you.
honest right now. Come on.
Yeah, no. No, but at the
I
end of the day, when a nigga's honest to me, I'm no, like, I feel like I'm honest straight up. But when I know a nigga lying to me, then
Mm,
I gotta play you how you playing me. You know?
okay, okay, okay.
That's just
Interesting.
how I am. Everybody's different, you know?
Okay.
But like I said, I done been in this for a little minute. And this little
You got the keys to the
dating and
game.
whatnot scene.
What about you, Tiana? What's your take on that one?
so I don't know. I don't think I have a problem with admitting I'm wrong, but I don't think there's any woman who thinks that they have a problem with admitting they're wrong. So, but I do feel like there are situations where men will be repeatedly wrong and wrong and wrong. Once they get that moment of being right, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, do you have something to say to me? Do you wanna tell me something? Do you wanna? And they just rub it in and just make it the most. So I feel like
Oh,
sometimes that pressure can be like, okay, no, I'm not admitting I'm wrong because you're doing the most right
so when
now.
it feels petty, then you're less inclined to
Right.
admit.
Exactly.
Ah, come
Exactly.
on.
Exactly. That's it right there.
Nah, this is crazy. This is OD.
Nah, we
So
No.
giving
he
them
can't
too
just
much
have one. You can't
information.
just give him one. Like, you got it. You got it.
See, if it was just one, it's like, oh, dang, babe, I'm sorry.
Mm.
But it's like, huh, do you have something to say to me? I feel like you have something that's coming on its way for me to, no, let me just say I'm sorry and just let it rock.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So when it starts to feel petty, that's when like, nah, you're not getting this one. You're not getting this one. All
Right.
right. All right. Let me see. I gotta figure out a way to get the video to play on the screen. If I could figure
What
that out, we are
video?
valid. We had a video, so I'm gonna explain the video while I'm looking for it. We had a video show up online recently. There was a pastor of some church, and he oh, did I get it? Did it go through? No or not? 1 second. I think we might be valid. Oh, we're
Yes.
valid. Oh, we're good. Okay. There was a pastor and, church and stuff like that. He went in his pulpit and he told his congregation something very shocking. I'm just going to play the video so you can hear it from his own mouth. I don't want to misquote the man because what he said was pretty shocking. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. And in this matter of submission, I want you to know up front, ladies, that once you get married, you are no longer your own. You're your husband's. Dramatic pause. You understand what I'm saying, Claudia?
No, I do not understand, Pastor. Break it down for
I
us.
emphasize that because I saw in court the other day on TV where a lady sued her husband for rape.
All right.
And I would say to you, gentlemen, the best person to rape is your wife. But then now it has become legalized.
He's saying rape or rent?
Rape. RAPE.
Oh, nah, he bugged out. He bugged out.
So I'm gonna pause it right there because he said the part we were looking for. So, quote from this man. He says the best person to rape is your wife. What is y'all take on that statement? What a bold statement to say in this internet age. But go ahead.
Okay, from a person who has been married before,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, if I don't want to be touched, don't touch me.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Okay.
It's that simple. I don't care who you are, husband. I don't care. Don't touch me. If I tell you don't touch me, don't touch me.
I see Tiana agree.
I don't even know how else we need to even break that down, period. Because the funny thing is that if women were to try and take advantage of men in the same way, it would be a huge problem. But then, yeah, nah. Even though I don't feel like the majority of people agree with what he said.
No, I didn't find any.
I would hope not.
Online.
I would hope not.
I didn't find any sympathizers with this man. I was looking for some hot takes, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, because even if we take it back since we're talking about a church and the religious part of things, the Bible says that the woman needs to submit to the man, but that the man needs to love his wife as much as God loves the church. God is not going to take advantage of me in that way. So if you're mimicking the love of God, then you're not going to be taking advantage of me and raping me when I asked you not to. That's on period. So with that being said, there's nothing spiritual about what he said. I don't. No.
So he started out by saying, and I think this is where his mindset is coming from. Not that I agree with him in any shape, way, or form.
Nah.
This is what he said in the beginning. He said, "When you're married, you're not your own." So he doesn't. I'm assuming he doesn't look at it as rape because he says you don't belong to yourself anymore. You belong to your spouse now.
But I don't even see the backing for that part either. I don't.
Okay.
I don't like. I don't even think if you could provide. I think it's going to be those things where even if you provided me with the backing, I would not agree with it. Like even if you said, you know what, I found this in. Actually, sorry, Lord, forgive me. Even if you said I found this in Romans 16 verse 28. I don't know if I could ever feel justified in someone taking advantage of another person. Like I don't think that's justified.
Okay. The backing that they, what they use though, they always say the two become one. That's their backing statement, I guess you could say. The two become one.
Like I said, even if you provided me with the backing, I cannot. I don't know, man. It's one of those. It's one of those things for me. It's one of those things for everyone. Yeah. I mean, if you find it in the Bible where it says that it's okay for men to rape their wives, send it to me. I'll read it, but it's not justified to me.
I don't know what Bible, but that would be crazy.
The thing is, I've never read through the whole entire Bible, so there might be things that I'm missing, but that's one of the things that
I'm pretty sure if that was in the Bible, that would have been public knowledge for years now. Like everyone will be on that already. It ain't nothing brand new coming out today. Like, oh, we just found this new verse. Nah, I don't know about that.
You're right. And I also feel like by now, even in the media, since this whole thing about this pastor has come out, I think the media would have brought it up.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said the best person to rape is your wife. It's a wild statement. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a wild
I don't even know what. I wonder when he was preparing his sermon, did he say this in front of his wife? You know how sometimes pastors practice in front of their spouses, or maybe he wanted this one to be a surprise. I don't know.
It was definitely a surprise.
I just wonder what came before. I just wonder what came before.
Fed up. His wife was probably holding out.
That's I'm not gonna lie. I do believe that pastors do that. Whenever something petty happens at home, they know their wife can't. They know their wife can't respond while he's on the phone.
That's a fact. That's the sermon for the week, boy.
They're messy.
My goodness. So I got one more video here as well. This video is very interesting. So I'm gonna put a little background on this before I throw it up here. There's a lot of products out there specifically targeted at women that enhance their beauty, enhance their looks, makes them more appealing to the eye, more attractive. There's not as many products for men. I mean, there's a couple. You know, they got now they got the hair transplants going on. You know what I'm saying? They got veneers. We've been having veneers. You can get your teeth done and all of that. But for women, you got makeup, you got everyday stuff. For men, it's like kind of semi-permanent things. But now there's a new product on the market, and it's it's a product for male. I don't know how you would describe it. I'll just play it for you guys so you can see it. But before I play this before I put this video on here, like the video, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. We out here. We stream every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're also on TikTok. We're also on Instagram at MWD ENT. Go ahead and follow us on those channels. We have a lot of interesting content. We actually just signed the MWD Network has just signed a personal trainer by the name of LeVar. He does a lot of personal training. He takes clients on in the New York City area, in the tri-state area. He also does workout videos, inspirational videos, stuff like that. You'll be seeing a lot of him on this channel. So go ahead and subscribe, or you might miss out on that. You know what I'm saying? Also on the Instagram, we do street interviews where we go to people in Times Square, Brooklyn, Queens, whatever the case is, and we ask them questions that you guys want to hear. We ask what you guys want to hear. We ask about cheating. We ask about affairs. We ask about paternity fraud. We ask about all the crazy questions that you scared to ask. We go ahead and ask them for you, and people give their honest answers because this is brutally honest. So anyway, let's get into it. This is the new product for males out there. And I just want to get y'all takes on this. What do y'all think about this this product? It's called high waist joints for men. I don't think it's actually called that, but wow.
Listen, they're
So
looking spiffy.
it looks like if you have a dad bod, you can without working out one day, you can just go from a dad bod to what's his name? To an Arnold Schwarzenegger from the 90s. But what's your take
Listen,
on that, Tiana? How you feel about men
see,
catfishing?
catfishing. I mean, if women are doing it to men, then I mean, I guess it's
Oh,
only
like
a
that?
matter of time. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I personally don't wear makeup. Y'all know me. So,
You
with
don't wear
that
no
being
makeup,
said, I don't. I don't. I think I've had
eyelash,
a full face
lipstick, blush, foundation.
Vaseline.
That's it.
To be honest, I don't. I don't wear
You're like
makeup.
in the 1% of women in 2021 over the age of 16.
Oh, no, I just don't. I don't prefer it. But in regards to men, I feel like if you're like Joe here, who does not like anyone big,
Nah, whoa, whoa. Some of my friends are big. Nah, I'm playing. Go ahead. Nah.
then this is the product for you. You don't want to go to the gym. You've missed the gym for a few months and that belly's starting to hang a little bit. Bam, pop it on. Do what you got to do because obviously no one's real out here.
So let's say you got a man, whatever the case is, and he's like, "Yo, come back to my place. We're gonna relax." He pours a couple of drinks, and he's like, "Hold on, let me take my tummy out." And he takes off his high waist joints for men. You're not gonna feel any type of way about that.
Hopefully the lights are off and we don't see all that.
Nah, you
If
telling
I'm being
me?
honest, no, if I'm being quite honest, I generally prefer skinny men. So like
Okay.
not just lean, not lean men, but
Mm,
skinnier men. So I don't think I'm gonna really have that problem. But I guess if I were to fall into that into that situation,
mm.
nah, it'd be a little strange. It'd be strange.
A little strange.
It'd be strange. I mean, it's like a man taking off a bra. I'm kidding. I
Oh,
mean, it's
that's
just you don't
hot.
expect men to have on extra underwear. And so because of that, it wouldn't be strange. It would catch me off guard.
Okay, it'll catch you off guard. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All
Because
right.
yeah, men, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have on your underwear, and then if it's cold, you have like maybe an undershirt,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's like the typical thing. So if you see a man taking off anything extra, it would be, I mean, anything more than that would be,
It'll be alarming.
it would be alarming.
Oh, I feel that. I
Yes.
feel that. Nah, that's crazy.
I
Cause
mean, if you found one of your boys wearing it,
wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. What kind of situation am I in to be doing that? What you mean?
okay, let's be serious here. Let's be
Oh
serious
no.
here. You've never seen one of your friends change?
Nah, hey, whoa, hold on. Nah, I don't know about all that. Oh no.
Okay,
Another
let's
way.
put it into perspective here. You guys are on a trip,
On the
and you
trip, okay.
guys, and somebody says, "Oh, you guys can go to my room to go change." It's not like you're changing your underwear, you're changing just the things on top. And you see one of your
Mm-hmm.
boys taking down his I don't know what is it called, the high-waisted
Oh, the highways joints for men.
girdle. Yes, the high-waist joints for men. Would that be
Not the girdle.
alarming to you? I mean, what would your response be?
See, first of all, hey yo, but second of all, nah, I really don't know because I don't really care. It doesn't affect me as a man. Like I'm not the one looking at him in that way. So if it was a woman now and she came with the waist trainer, see that would be like what I could comment on. I could comment on that. You feel me?
But I feel like it's socially acceptable for women to wear things like that, but it's not as socially
Oh yeah,
acceptable for men to wear things like that. So I feel like getting your opinion on a woman wearing a waist trainer isn't really a
the
hot
waist trainers.
a
I'm not gonna
hot
lie.
take.
We like I can't speak for every man, but for a lot of men, we see it and it's like okay, cool. But if we scoop a girl or we talking to a girl we interested in and she look a certain way and we find out that there's a waist trainer involved after, that's very alarming. Same way how like you said, like if he takes off some extra stuff that wasn't supposed to be there, it's alarming. So it's like that.
Well, in my understanding, there's a difference between a waist trainer and a girdle. Are you talking about a weight? Because a waist trainer like helps you get your slim waist, in addition to working out and things like that. But are you
So
talking
what's
about
a
a
girdle?
girdle that its job is strictly to hold you in?
Yeah,
It's not
that's
for
what we're talking
working
about
out.
then.
Okay,
Yeah. Talking about the girdle. Yeah,
the
yeah, that's a
girdle.
fact. Thank God I never been in that situation, but I have like more than 3 or 4 of my friends have stories about the girdle thing.
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure a girl you've met has been wearing a girdle. You just didn't know.
Nah, met probably, but like not like, you
Oh,
know,
intimate. Okay.
interested. Nah, whoa, chill.
Intimate relationship. Where's your mind going?
Chill.
Whoa. I was trying to keep it kosher. And you brought it up.
But nah, yeah, I mean, you're right. Women do have a lot more leeway when it comes to enhancement products. Men,
Yeah.
not so much. But I see it look like it's changing. I seen wigs for men. I seen the high waisted joints for men. I saw that.
Yeah.
They
I
even
mean,
got
as
this
women,
thing.
we can't really be that salty.
I mean,
I mean, I've
technically
seen a
nah,
lot of
but
I've seen a lot of women who look completely different with makeup on. And I mean, good for you. I wish I could be a makeup artist like that. I mean,
it's a scary
but
world out there.
it's a little unfortunate for men where you don't initially see what you're getting. I mean, let's
Nah,
be
for real, every
real.
day's a gamble. Nah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
really like you said. Like there's some crazy transformations out there. I've seen some crazy transformations, stuff that make you have nightmares for real.
Yeah.
There, you saw the story. There's a story not a while ago. An Asian lady had married an Asian man, whatever the case is. She was beautiful, gorgeous, and the kids came out. And the man was like, "I'm excited to have my kids, whatever." Kids came out ugly. He was mad confused. He was like, "Nah, like what's going on here?" Come to find out, the woman had performed plastic surgery on herself and altered her appearance to the point where she was a whole other person, and he would have never known had the kids not proved or had not brought that to light. So that's another situation right there. Like, yo, you just never know what you getting as a man. You gotta be scary out there.
Let's unpack that a little bit because first of all,
Let's
this is a
unpack that.
story that this is a story that a lot of people know about. So now when
Yeah.
those kids grow up, they're gonna know that their dad thought
Oh,
they
that's
were
a
ugly.
fact.
I don't know. I know a lot of people like think about, dang, that's shady of the woman, da da da. And yeah, I feel like you need to be honest with your spouse of those things. But as a kid, I feel sorry for the kids, not for the dad, because
Yeah,
now you
nah.
know that your dad
Now I feel sorry for the man though. The kids, they was gonna
a
be ugly regardless.
lawsuit.
The man, yeah. Because yo, think about it, like not no disrespect to the kids if they watch it, but not like the man, he really put his because in the Asian culture, it's a little different. Like it's families coming together, whatever, but he really put his whole like everything on the line for this lady. He thought she was beautiful. He thought I'm gonna take care of you on my eye. He said it in his language, whatever the case is. And come to find out the love of your life
Mm,
was a whole different was an ogre before they
yeah,
met you and turned to a princess. That's crazy. That's crazy.
come on
Wow.
now, an
That's like the
ogre.
ultimate deception besides
Yeah,
maternity fraud.
yeah,
That's really crazy.
yeah. He was wrong. He was wrong for that.
But the kids, yeah, when they read the article, man sues and divorces wife over ugly kids, that's a crazy headline.
I know. Once the kids start to really understand,
Oh
that's
man,
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
that is really crazy. Let me see. I think we have one more here. We're gonna let this one go and then we'll close out for the night. But before we put this on the screen, like I said, I appreciate all you guys who are watching. If you made it this far in the video, you
Mm.
might as well hit the like button. Obviously, there's something here that you like. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because that helps these videos go further. The algorithm kicks in and then we go crazy. And the crazier we get, the better content we could bring to y'all. So go ahead, support the channel. Follow us on Instagram at MWD ENT. It's right there on the screen. Also follow us on TikTok at MWD ENT as well. Help us get to 100K on TikTok. Help us get to 5,000 on Instagram. Um, there's another picture here we had. I thought this was very funny. I forgot who put this one in the chat, but let me pull it up real quick. All right, add to stream. Oh yeah. So it says, let me zoom in on that. It says, this still doesn't click with me. How is this real? And then it says at the bottom, no woman is out of your league if you're funny enough. So just to clear the air, this is a comedian right here. Um, man, I did forget his name. I'm not gonna lie, but he uh, was in a relationship with Ariana Grande. He's on Saturday Night Live. He plays the Chad character on the Saturday Night Live skits or whatever the case is. Many people would argue that he's not very funny, but that's neither here nor there. He is, as his job, he is a stand-up comedian. And this right here is, well, she's no stranger to anybody, I'm sure. But they're saying no woman is out of your league if you're funny enough. Tiana, do you agree or disagree with that statement, and why is that?
I strongly agree. Strongly agree. Because I'm
Let's
not gonna
unpack that.
lie. If a guy is by the majority considered unattractive, but is
Mm-hmm.
able to have good conversations with you and make you laugh your tail off,
Mm-hmm.
what else could you ask for? No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
But on a serious note, I think a lot of girls would take that over a guy that's just too fine. The reason why I say that, I actually
Mm-hmm.
know someone who wouldn't talk to a guy because he was too pretty or too,
How does that work?
I guess it's like they were just too. I'm not gonna lie. You can sometimes look at a guy, and I don't ask for the research, don't ask for the stats. You
Nah,
can
that's
look at
all
a
good.
guy, you can look at the guy and tell that they are an F boy. Like
Oh,
they'll play with your
just off looking at him.
emotions. And I think don't ask for the stats. I don't
Okay.
make the rules. I don't.
Right.
And so I think that's what led to that. But I think that people who are guys who are unattractive are almost deemed as more trustworthy. I don't make the rules. I'm just stating them. And with the funniness, I think that just funniness, being funny, I think just helps out their case a lot more. So you can't be ugly and boring. You
So
have to be ugly
would
and
you date a
entertaining.
man who you think
This
looks
is not
better than
about
you?
me. This is not about me.
Nah, 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 nah. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to, we just want to hear, like, because you said that one of your friends wouldn't date a boy because he's too pretty, and you could sense certain things about him. Would you
Hmm.
date a boy who you would consider better looking than yourself?
Would I? Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm talking about me. I just know situations with women that I know people
Hmm.
who have done this. Um,
Right.
would I?
So.
Yes. It's more about getting to know them as a person.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I do think that as a people, not just women, but as men and women, we make assumptions about people before we even know who they are. And
Oh, of course, of course.
I do think that when, um, like my friend said, they're too pretty, or they are, they almost have like a, I don't want to say a swag because swag is positive. I think almost like a way of carrying themselves, a way of carrying themselves. A certain, I don't even know how to describe the way of carrying themselves that
Hmm.
can come off like a jerk. Then I think
Oh, okay.
they're more likely to push people away.
Oh, interesting, interesting. But isn't that
And so
confidence though?
I think that there's a very thin line between confidence and cockiness. And I think
Oh, okay, okay.
when you can sense that cockiness because you know that you look that good, I think that
Hmm.
can easily drive people away. But when you're not that attractive, I feel like you carry yourself with a sense of you're a little humbled when you're not that attractive.
Ah!
You know what?
Nah,
It's
I'm
no, but it's
weak.
thing is we're laughing, but let's be honest.
Ooh! So you saying ugly guys gotta stay humble?
I'm not saying they ought to stay humble. I think it's automatic. I think it's sometimes automatic.
Ah!
No, don't make Tiana look like the bad guy.
Nah,
Because it's, I mean, let's be okay. Okay.
nah, that's mad for nah. You know what's actually bad funny about that? Because like I agree though. There's for some ugly guys, they know their place, they know their roles, they know they have to make up in other areas
Know
because
their
their face is not
place.
it or whatever. But with the women, it's low key the opposite. Like for some reason, ugly girls is mad cocky. Like, what's up with that?
Ugly girls.
I know you got some ugly friends. What's up with
No.
that? Like, nah, I'm playing, I'm playing, I'm playing.
No.
But you
That's
see
don't.
an ugly person before, like,
So it's interesting, and I'm not going to say like I deem anyone ugly or unattractive, but I do think, just let me speak. How I feel is that men will approach, are more likely to approach women than women are to approach men. And so a lot of
100% agree.
times women's egos are stroked no matter what. I was walking through this market today. I
Hmm.
was walking through the market today, and I know that I need a retwist. I know that I'm not looking my best. I just got home from work and I'm ready to go to my Spanish class. But left and right at the market, hey, beautiful, come over here to my stop. Hey, beautiful black girl, come on. Like everyone is calling you at every direction.
Oh
But
wow.
the men walking through there are not getting that much love.
Oh no.
So
They don't
even
hear.
if the woman is not considered the most attractive on that person's scale, they're getting or on your scale, they're still getting love in all directions. Men are not getting that same love. And so I think
Right.
that can have an impact on how humble people are.
Nah, that's a great point.
That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
That's what I agree with you 1,000,000%. Like that's the way it is. Even ugly girls get more attention than
Can we stop
a
using the
good
term
looking guy.
ugly and ugly boy? We have to say unattractive. It's a little more friendlier because
I
you're
mean,
just
but
not
it's just
attracted to
brutally
them.
honest. You feel me? Like we gotta keep it a stack. Like there is such thing, and it's not. I didn't make the rules. Like there is such thing as ugly. There is such thing as beautiful. There is such thing as average. We just talk about the ugly people today. Feel me?
Okay. Okay, but in regards to I do believe
Now talk about it. Talk about it.
yeah.
Unpack that.
Are we getting too brutally honest this week? Did you get more out of me than normal, Joe? This is strange. Um, I think it's in the same way that I do believe that men tend to look more at the physical. And so when we're talking about people who are attractive and unattractive, I do think that when we see men, we tend to see men who are with um, be- these beautiful women. But I think that women tend to look at um, people who are going to treat them well. I do believe that as well. Money. I mean, people. No, I do believe that women look at men who are going to treat them well, but they also look at the finances. But they also look at people who have a good personality, and are if they all those things are there, that women are. I believe that women are more likely to overlook the physical attractiveness of a man than a man is willing to overlook the attractiveness of a woman. And so
Oh
that's why I
yeah.
don't think it's that big of a surprise that Kim Kardashian is willing to be with. I don't remember this man's name. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I forgot his name too. I know it too. I be watching SNL all the time. But see, okay, so great point you brought up.
Oh, it's
Um,
Pete Davidson.
Pete David. That's right, Pete Davidson. That's a fact. But yeah, like you said, like man, we do look at the out. It might be unfortunate. It might not be unfortunate, but it's just reality. Men look at the outward appearance. We look at the beauty because that's what we can see with our eyes. We can't see a personality across the room. You know what I mean? We see the beauty. We love the beauty. Men love beautiful things, beautiful people. And so that's what attracts us initially. And that brings us full circle back to our first topic of the day, which was if your partner gains significant amount of weight over the year, a course of the relationship, is that grounds for a breakup. And we just unpacked that men look at the beauty and that's what initially gets them hooked. So once that is gone, is that grounds for a breakup? I still say yes.
But you're making the assumption that this man doesn't think that the person is beautiful regardless of their weight. Their weight doesn't have to directly impact their attractiveness to that person.
But it do now.
See, I
Wait.
guess I really can't speak for men. And I guess, okay, let me put a disclaimer out there. I can't speak for men in all of these situations.
Okay. Okay.
However,
Let's put it
I
like
don't
this.
think.
How many millionaires go for big women? Men that know their worth. How many of them go for?
Whoa.
Let's be honest. This is a brutally
Whoa.
honest late night
Men
hours
who know,
edition.
no, 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 no. But you said men who know their worth?
Men that
You
know
gotta
what
take
they
no,
are
no, no, no,
worth.
no. Take out that statement.
Nah, cause look, think about it like this, right? Think about it
We
like
can't.
this.
Not today,
Think
Joe.
about it like this. When a
Not today.
man works and grinds and gets to where he needs to be in life, he realizes after a while, I'm better than all these men. I can start making certain demands of women that a normal man cannot. And for example, one of the demands would be, uh, I'm looking for a woman who doesn't mind not having to work. She doesn't mind staying home or whatever case. So she don't got to go out and bust her ass working. That's what a normal man can't make that demand because he can't provide what she would need, which would be the finances. He can't do that. So he can't make that demand. But a man that has worked for something and knows his worth now, he could make that demand. You know what I'm saying? So with
Mhm.
that being said, how many of those men do we see with big women? Like they said, have you ever seen a big woman come out of a limo? Nah. Nah. I'm just saying. I'm not saying thick women. We talking about
The
the crane. We talking about significant weight. We talking about obese. You ain't never seen them get out of limo.
okay. You're right. You're
I'm
right.
just saying. I'm just saying because it's unfortunate, but this is how men look at it. They look at beauty, they look at the outward appearance, and if they're not feeling it, they gonna skedaddle, like, or they're gonna cheat. They're gonna stay and cheat. I mean, some of them do
Staying
that,
cheap.
but a lot of them would just leave. It's
So you feel
unfortunate, but
like
yeah.
so you feel like people who are with people who are big, it's only because they're incapable of making demands. You don't think that could ever just be a preference?
Nah, I do believe there's also preference, but we're talking about people who preferred you skinny. They met you skinny and liked you skinny, and then you got 200, 150 pounds heavier during the course of the relationship. That's a different situation. Like, if I met you at 300 pounds and I like you at 300 pounds, all right, cool. But if I meet you at 95 to 120 pounds and now you 400, I don't know. Feel me? I don't know.
Grounds to break up.
You said what?
Like I said, grounds to break up.
Grounds to break up.
I think it's only grounds to break up if all you're with them for is their physical appearance.
Oh, come on.
I said that from the beginning. I said that from the beginning.
But I mean, it's not that all you be with them for is the physical, but it's you. That's the person you have to look at. You have to look at them. If that's not what you're into, you gotta go, Poppy. You gotta go, like, because you
Yeah.
gotta look at your partner. Like, you can't get around that.
Okay. I'll give it to you just because, yeah, I'll give it to you. I'm not going to say why, but I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because honestly, I feel like a lot of people are going to say, oh, I would never break up. But no, I think the reality is that if it's significant,
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, significant. We're not talking about a 10-pound hair or 20-pound hair. We talking about significant weight. I think yes, they would definitely skedaddle.
yeah.
Most definitely. But yeah, but that's the name of this show. It's brutally honest. We tell the truth that people don't want to hear. We keep it a stack on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank our guest Tiana for coming on tonight. Thank you so much. And you can check us out on all streaming platforms. Twitch. We have a Twitch. Go shout us out on Twitch real quick. We on YouTube. We on Instagram. We on TikTok as well. Trying to get to 50K, 100K. And yes, we also upload shorts. So if you made it to this end of the podcast, but there's a part of the podcast you missed, you don't know where it's at, we do have shorts coming out with each topic broken down. So you could go ahead and just, click on the one part that you wanted to watch, whatever the case is. We got that coming for y'all as well. So, you know what I'm saying? This is your boy Joe with Brutally Honest, MWD Entertainment, and we out of here.